So Chelsea fails to qualify for UEFA Champions League, in fact, for any competition in Europe last season. However, there's a possibility of European football coming to the Stamford Bridge upon the approval of UEFA. We are here to explore all of that for you. This is ASK Morgan Sports, and as we give you every day, we provide you the best of analysis. I'm here with Mr. Franklin. Mr. Franklin.
Chairman.
Let's say, Bibi Aboko. Mr. Franklin is the CEO for Lowen's Food Court. Yes, at
and Marigold Avenue.
Marigold Avenue. Next to Marigold or Pasio Pub, opposite Martin Luther Nursing Training College in Kentampo. Yes. So if you are around Kentampo and then you want a nice place to eat and relax, come to Marigold Avenue, Lowen's Food Court. The food is nice and it's sweet. It's super good. Mr. Franklin, Akume. Nyame adoma Sunday way FA Community Shield ne tofo. Arsenal versus omo title contenders Manchester City. Enzo Maresca's Manchester City. Your initial thoughts on the game? Na fe yenhwe Enzo Maresca ba wa be fast Man City no team ne gina bia na yemfamra na yemfamra game ni.
Okay, let's share it for any other for na. I think say mostly people see the community shield as a friendly. But when it is involved Manchester City and Arsenal, then definitely there is no friendly match be any. So I'm hoping this Sunday we're going to see a proper football between City and Arsenal. And I think people already know Maresca, the template, how he operates, how he like to play at a time at Leicester and the same time at Chelsea. So I don't think he's going to do anything different. It's the same way I know operating. But this time I want to see something different from Arsenal. I want to see how they have stepped up from last season. Because last season, I don't say in attack and command league, I think the defense won the league for them. So this league, even though there is a curtain raiser, because since 1908-09 season now, you share for instance Shield National, it has always been seen as a friendly match. What I say, because of the charity nature of the cup or of the Shield, and even though some people might not even put that respect on it, when it comes to So I think Sunday we're going to see something very good from the two sides.
Yanko Enzo Maresca, Fina Wababa Befa Manchester City team Rodri, your best player from the World Cup. He is on his way to Barcelona. Details none at Deco Montimin finalizing the how does it look like for him and his team? They say he's going to play without Bernardo Silva, who has joined Real Madrid. John Stones has also joined Inter Milan, and so we are kanji munina ya tonton money ade. Current squad ne kutaro no saying that here what's the size of the squad, what are his strengths? I mean,
Morgan, I think if there is any team in the world that they shouldn't worry so much about, it is City, because since 2005 they've signed 20 players. You might not know. 2005, January 2005, they've signed 20 players.
January 2005.
Yes, January 2005, they've signed almost 20 players.
2025 and
2025.
2005.
I said
some of 2012,
no, January
2011, 2012.
January 2025, they've signed 20 players.
Yeah.
You might not know, but they've signed 20 players.
20?
Yes.
And the end first three Chelsea this summer we almost signed 11.
No, they've signed, this one is from this summer, but from January 2025 before I back summer of 2025.
18 months in here.
No, yes, that's how many players they've signed.
20.
And you might worry so much about what they bring this time, because now most of the players, and they say we all the players now moje sa triple na triple no.
Treble,
No.
yeah.
Treble no. More. I think it's now with only Diaz and Haaland. Penaye
and
aka
with team them.
So what I say?
Yes, Rodri qua nese more.
What I say? More penaka right now because and Rodri is just out of the team. Even though say he's reporting back to City, but still he's going to leave. Where they are building something, and I think say Maresca want to model City in its own image, far away from
Pep.
what they've been used to the last 10 years. Because according to report, Maresca is not even operating from Pep's office.
Yeah.
So what I said, now that place has been used as the meeting room,
yeah.
whatever. So it tells you that he wants to do something different from what they used to. And I think it's good because Basana, you are always mirroring Pep.
You always be in his shadow.
Exactly. So you just always have to make sure that you will do something different from what he does. But you don't have to do something so drastic. So what I say, it should be a small shift. So that as time goes on, they'll be able to at least stamp his authority on the team. Their midfield is not bad. The team itself is not bad. Because they've still brought in some good reinforcement. So what I say, I know say when say a share league na say and I say a share Premier League then boom say omunye team or say will be down players will be little warm because after every tournament, every team suffer, especially big teams. Because you have more players going for international duties, and so
they stay
long, and you receive the players according to how they fare at the tournament. So it becomes so difficult to be able to get all the players at the same time to pass on your ideas to them, especially when you're a new coach. And that is the only problem I think Maresca is going to have. Apart from that, I think they will do more than what they did last season. So I want to see the same playing style when he was at Chelsea, when every time he wants his left back or the laterals to invert. So as I say, when they are building like with three at the back. When they are attacking, they attack in units. They will still be doing the same thing. I don't think they will be so much different. That's why they went for him, because they know him, because he's been there amongst them. He's been with Pep and he knows how they play. So I think the reason why they didn't want to go for anybody but him was because they wanted one person transition will be seamless. They want somebody who will not deviate far from what they already had.
Okay.
And tonight I think like I already said, if there is a team that we shouldn't worry so much about, it is City.
Okay. So Yenra match no more proper. I think that it is going to be the best defense against the best attack in the Premier League. Attacker Yeken. We have Haaland, who's been prolific for Manchester City. We have a certain Antoine Semenyo, who scored about 17 Premier League goals.
Yeah.
There was Jeremy Doku. Once in a while, Phil Foden also pops in, and that's the job for you. As against a defense like Ben White, William Saliba, Gabriel,
Calafiori,
Ricardo Calafiori, Ricardo Raya,
Timber,
Rafael Raya, and Duran Timber. A proven defense by our standards.
Mosquera.
Christian Mosquera. Nyame Adoma Sunday match no. How is it going to be? Because him say Arsenal or must sign Christos Cholis money at the Abeka team no. Bruno Guimaraes no Abeka team no. But the core of the team there no or no back five no remains intact. So how do you see this game, the matchups and where the controversies will be as far as this match is concerned?
Morgan, I'm still surprised they haven't addressed the long-term injury to Saliba. Saliba has been playing with a back injury or whatever for a long time.
Very long time.
The same like Matthias de Ligt.
Yeah.
But who opted to go for surgery this May.
Yeah.
So I'm yet to see who is going to partner Gabriel because on say Adebakwa I've seen it say people always think say the back line of Arsenal is dependent on Gabriel.
No.
But I think say Saliba complements him so good to the extent say he covers Gabriel's deficiencies in the flaws. Until the flaws ye. You will see the proper Gabriel when he goes to Brazil. Because he's not having that Saliba to cover him, to do that work for him. What he does is different from what friends and Marquinhos is doing.
The same thing when Marquinhos doesn't also get William Pacho to do that same job for him.
So I think Arsenal are going to feel the absence of Saliba. So I'm surprised they have not addressed that back line.
Maybe they believe in Christian Mosquera.
Well, they have Mosquera, but Mosquera cannot do the work of Saliba.
That is true.
He reads the game.
Yeah.
How he moves the ball.
He's fast, he's intelligent.
What I say, you know. Yeah. I think
he's aggressive, he's hard.
What I say, you can give it to him any aspect. So that is what I'm going to see. And the Haaland Gabriel duel every time.
Yeah.
I don't know what the psyche of Gabriel coming to this game will be after how he was battered at the World Cup.
Yeah.
So it is something that I want to see.
Revenge or repeat.
Yes. So I want to see what is going to come up.
So the last time they met in the Premier League, Haaland attacking in Arteta.
Oh yeah.
It was a tough duel.
Haaland is a beast.
He's a beast.
And when he comes at you, bro, unless he had like say AB or no need kind of one a bit in the young, one a bit in the young, then he plays his own game.
Yeah.
But when opens he will batter you because that boy, he's built so different.
Proper Scandinavian.
So I want to see that battle. And in the midfield, I think the midfield is where I want to see what Guimaraes will bring into the Arsenal setup. We all know that boy. He's very, very combative. He's very good on the ball. He can press resistant. He can play very well. He can score. He can pass. He can. He roams, and I think he roams across all the pitch. That's what I say.
Yeah.
So I think I want to see what he does as he's coming against the number one player and also our team last season who did the same job for Nottingham Forest in
Elliot Anderson.
I think by him Guimaraes covered most listen, but he did the most work when it comes to the tackles, the interceptions, whatever. So I want to see if in case he's past fit to start the game, which I think if one started Krompona, he might come in
from the bench,
and I want to see how I understand. So, but me, I'm still surprised that Arsenal haven't also addressed their forward lines, because that is where their problem was last season. Their problem was about scoring goals. So I'm still surprised that they have only added Cholis to the team, because when we flew team.
Trossard.
If you team, Cholis or whatever comes in, it's like one out, one in. So what I said,
we could even say Trossard is a bit higher
than that boy because he's tried and tested in the Premier League. This one is a boy coming from a Club Brugge. What you don't know what is coming to offer the team. So that is my problem because we don't have last season. Saka was in and out of the team, not scoring. They went around 14, 15 matches without scoring. And imagine when you have forward lines who are not scoring, and
luckily is not rock solid.
Luckily, you had Mikel Merino who pop out and score some goals for you, and also prior. So I think the only thing that helped Arsenal last season was the defense. because if they are able to score one, then they can defend that goal. And so I'm surprised Arteta hasn't addressed his attacking line. But I don't see anything different from what they're going to do because Madueke is still the Madueke we know. Saka is not going to improve. He's just like the Saka. But let's see because.
But the issue of Saka is fitness. If he is fit, he could give you the result.
Before last season or injury, he was not scoring, even though he was fit. He wasn't scoring. You need your big players to at least every time make impacts, score goals, give assists, create chances, big chances. I don't know Emma that big team. But when the big players they don't show off, they don't when it matters, then where do you come from? And I think this lately the rivalry because of any time who wins the Premier League and who
places second,
it has always been competitive lately. So as in friend Yagro or no Shia and yes or no be Yagro or man show. And I think psychologically, it
affects you into the season.
And this I don't want to see anything different. It's going because I watched one Jokeres interview and they asked him, does he see it as a friendly? And he said, no, there is no friendly when Man City is playing against us now. And it's spot on.
Yeah.
What I say. So I think I'll be eager to what Sunday we'll all be watching to see what really, and we'll see the kind of player we'll be able to during the season.
Okay. We've spoken about Bruno Guimaraes, Christos Cholis, Elliot Anderson. Which other new addition again? Yes, I think that is it. I think that is it.
They haven't done so much work. They haven't done so much
signings. It's just I think Jeromino Rulli as a goalkeeper who has been signed in Manchester City. But among a lot of additions, But do you think that this season or tomorrow, Victor Gyökeres makes me up in the performance because you say he started very, very bad last season, but from the middle of the season coming, he showed up and he backed the numbers to back it up, but it wasn't enough. Is it possible that from starting from tomorrow, he will be able to pull? Because we already know that if you are competing against Manchester City, you have to compete from all fronts. So you are competing against Haaland, you are competing against Antoine Semenyo. How do they get their forward lines to score? Because that's the most important thing. They are looking at selling Gabriel Jesus at this point in time. So how do they set up their forward line? Or do you think Kai Havertz should start tomorrow?
You see, if there is somebody who's going to start, I think is Gyökeres. He has to lead the line because Ebasana, it reposes that confidence I wouldn't because he's your mask man. And throughout last season, he was one of the fittest across that front line. He was always available.
Okay.
It is only when maybe through tactical decision you might want to see him on the bench. But when he was always available. So I think his durability is unquestionable. He did fairly well, very well last season.
Yeah.
Is it because the numbers he was pulling at Spotting? That is why people had so much, if anything, expectation of him. But it doesn't matter. He did well. He scored around 19 goals in all competitions, which was very, very good return for a very young a chap like him. So, I want to see him improve this time. I want to see him more aggressive. Like say every time that he takes on defenders, or like on the defenders, aggression, because it's a big lad.
It's a big boy.
I also want to bully defenders,
Scandinavian.
What I saying, I think this time, I want to because now he's gotten his first kind of thing, good first season, Premier League anymore. Even though somebody can say because he was at Coventry, the Coventry was in the championship. But now he's in the Premier League proper. So I think this season you're going to see that shackles, a bit free anymore. Now we will see him express himself more because a striker, what Jumane so beshe goals, mostly so to me chipping some assister. It's okay, but I think say this season I'm going to see a more improved and more hungrier Jokeris. And yeah, if only said the problem of United, any Arsenal has always been that their flanks, rather than crossing the ball, they always want to cut in, and it's because of how they are set, their setup. Because those times I know you hear ball, now you hear Ryan Giggs. Ryan Giggs was a left footer operating from the left.
Ball on your drew.
What I say, you have Nani or Ronaldo on the right or right winger on the right doing the crosses. But this and football is yatra any whatever you say left no on Tinaha now on track embracing. What I say, all the big, the big strikers, you don't get the services. What I say,
yeah.
So that is what is killing them because Sakanya Bola, Intersenka, or then what mean from the right, how many times would he is willing to cross with the left or the right? He can't. He has to pull like here or the bonnet one or bash. And I must say, we have big teams, almost strikers, and they are struggling. If you're not good, like a proper a ball playing center forward, like let's say Joao Pedro, who can play the ball. What I say, that one, what's but you more omojina honomo ni emfa ball ni emfa mrewa. What helped Haaland is that they had a coach. Why do you worry so much when you know you can just thread in the pass
and he'll go
and
for
he'll run and go and score?
And the thing with Haaland is that he has the legs, he has the speed.
What I say?
It doesn't matter where you pass it from.
His
just put the ball ahead.
So
make sure it is at the same level with the defender and you will beat him.
It's all about the instructions the coaches give and how willing they are to put it on when they go to the pitch. So what I said to me, I think that it will be well if so much Roma say they are well drilled. Say now, no, it doesn't matter who scores, but make sure say you feed the striker. There was sometimes there was during the season, no, people that's not a faithful. They were saying say Saka wasn't passing the ball to Jokeris. And they gave so many instances Jokeris was in a very good position now. Uja was passing ball the man one cover. Now so the pass didn't go. And I'm yet to see the information Arsenal and as Arteta is going to pass on to the players because as a striker, if they don't feed you the ball,
you are useless. And quick one, we all know Enzo Maresca's defensive orientation say a man-to-man
pressing. Yeah.
Do you expect such now to be implemented man-to-man pressing the and how should Arsenal manage that?
Why should you deviate from your philosophy? You have to stick to it. That is what makes you a coach. Just like Ruben Amorim, I don't know, and Koso, but they want to force it.
Eric Ten Hag.
The moment, what I say, the moment, ube jai side, then that means you lose control. So I've always seen say,
anti-data flick.
Or not,
every
he's
single
always
he
knows say quite damusa mbeshe, but he will still do it because that is what he's known for all his life. That is what he has planned and tried and tested philosophy, tactics. So why do you abandon because work with offer City? So he will do that man-to-man pressing. And if you want a team that can do that man-to-man pressing, it's City. But because of now the players now and also now most of the players they've gone. So now new players. So will they be able to stand and do the same thing? Will they be? Are they going to implement it so much effectiveness? Because man-to-man pressing no, it's just say obia fan nipa.
Yeah.
Baku mistake. Na se baku anye na juma asemasi
wachiguo.
You get it? So that is what I think they are going to do, and it's going to still do it. And these things, they do it behind the scene. The BTS, what they do it times unnumbered in trainings, sessions, tactics. They do it. And they say he just would just try it once and just abandon it on the way. No, it's because we're signing long-term contract and that doesn't want to be like Obes corner or Chinabi he will want to, because that job is a job, I think his dream job. He's going to implement whatever he knows. And I'm going to see that I'm not, you will not see, because Chelsea for there, they will not see anything different. Because me, that man, I follow him, I know how he plays football, and he's not going to change. It's going to be the same Enzo Maresca who we knew.
So they've sold Netanyahu, John Stones, and Adam Manuel Akanji and some other centre backs. Who partners will be in the Ash tomorrow?
Definitely.
Is it going to be Reis or Kushanov?
It's Kushanov.
All right.
Definitely
So, do you think
Kushanov is the one of the future of the defense?
Okay, yeah. That's true. 22 years of age.
He's the future.
Young,
yeah.
He's strong. He's
very fast.
He's fast.
Yeah.
Center. Do you think quickly? Do you think Elliot Anderson should start tomorrow?
It depends on.
So who are the two central midfielders in the absence of Rodri? How do they set up the midfield?
I think definitely Gonzalo. What's his name?
Nico Gonzalez.
Nico Gonzalez is starting.
Okay.
But starting. Randes is going, so definitely Gonzalez is starting. And when I say they have young chaps who are very, very good. I'll bet me. So, but I think I will see him. I will see Gonzalez. I'm not surprised. I'll not be surprised if Anderson will start tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm going to see, and I'm sure Foden will start, because of when you have good preseason. And he will also start. And along Semenyo too will start. On the left. I don't know, maybe on the right, maybe because this is also more on the left.
Semenyo.
Yeah,
preseason
more on the left. So I think he's going to operate more on the left. Okay. So that is they are the people that I think, and Haaland too will start no matter what.
No doubt.
Yeah. So I will see Doku on the right, Semenyo on the left. Then we will play Foden behind Haaland. Then I will see Gonzalez and maybe Anderson.
Okay.
Yes, that is what. That's what. On some of the four trade there anytime. That's what they want. Yeah.
Your prediction: who wins this game?
I will slightly go for a national win.
Okay.
Probably 1-0 or 2-1.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going for. I'll go for Arsenal win.
Okay.
Not because they are too, but it's because of I'm giving Arteta the benefit of doubt, because the longevity, how when the players they are drilled together, and this one after warm, and it's not as if there is the new manager bounce, but he's taking them from the start. So how well are they prepped with his tactics? So I would rather so I'll go for Arsenal slight advantage, 2-1 or 1-0.
All right, I would also go for an Arsenal win, but I think Manchester City will score. So definitely both teams to score in that regard. But just as he said, it's going to be a narrow win because it's going to be a tight game. It will be cagey. It will get physical. Yes. At a point it will be rusty and all of that. But at the end of the day, Wembley will be interesting Sunday. This has been an ASK Morgan production. I was here with Mr. Franklin, CEO of Marigold Avenue, and we came your way with exclusive analysis on the FA Community Shield that will come your way on Sunday 3 p.m. from the Wembley Stadium. And our prediction is that Arsenal is going to win against Manchester City. Officially, it's going to be Enzo Maresca's first game, but this game doesn't define him. He has a huge opportunity to deliver a lot for Manchester City and City fans. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, follow the channel on TikTok, go to the comment section and tell us what you think. Thank you so much.